Hi, I'm Cathy Kelley for Red Carpet Report, and we are here on the set of ABC Family's Stitchers to talk to some of the stars of Stitchers, Recovery Road, Switched at Birth, and Chasing Life. So, Stitchers, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
And were you in the original pilot?
I was, yeah. Kyle and I did that together last June, so almost a year ago now.
The OG Stitchers cast.
Yes.
So what was it like? Where were you when you found out that the series had been picked up?
Oh, you know what? I was walking down the street in New York, which is where I live, and Kyle and I actually both live in New York, which is a funny coincidence.
Yeah.
We didn't know each other beforehand. I was walking down the street. I remember exactly where I was. I was right by Union Square. I was walking with another director. I was doing a film at the time. And I was walking there, and then we went to the coffee shop, which is on the corner. That was where I was.
And who was the first person you told? Or
My
what
husband.
Was your reaction? Okay.
I called my husband.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, actually, maybe it was the director I was with, because he was like immediately there and overheard the conversation.
But you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, but then the first person I deliberately told was my husband.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So what is it like being out in LA now?
It's been great. I kind of feel like I've lived in a little bit of a bubble because we've just been working, and I don't really feel like I've lived in LA and experienced LA the way that somebody who lives here would have. But the weather has been nice. It was a harsh winter in New York. Harsh. Yeah. The Hudson froze. I've never seen like ice in the Hudson River before, so that was pretty intense. Yeah, so I've just been loving my job, you know.
That's awesome. So I know that you just recently started production on the show, but how's it been so far?
I mean, we started production January 14th, and we're almost at the end. We have if I can actually do mathematics, it's really not that hard. We have like 8 days left. Something around that. It's not too much. It's been awesome. Yeah. We have an amazing crew, and the cast are really wonderful. We laugh a lot on our set, and I've just learned so much. So it's been awesome. Yeah.
And I know it's ABC Family's first procedural
It is.
show.
It is. Yes.
But what do you think that the fans are going to enjoy most about Stitchers?
I think they're going to enjoy the procedural aspect of it. I think it's not a procedural in that like you can pick up anywhere. It has these overarching storylines, and it's very character driven, and that makes you're really attached to the people that you're watching or you're creating. And it's also funny, you know. It's funny and it's serious, and it has a little bit of everything. And it has really strong female characters, which is really important, I think. So, yeah.
And then when you do get free time, I know that there's not much of it when
Nope.
you're in production. What do you like to do?
What do I like to do in my free time? I'm a big reader.
Okay.
I'm an avid reader. I love to read. I love to make things.
Like what?
I go through different phases. So like in winter I'll knit, but I also like to I get a little bit crazy about stuff. I like bind books. Yeah, I know. I get a little bit crazy.
Very crafty.
I'm very crafty. I make favors for. We have a Christmas party every year. I make favors for. I made Danish stars that you could hang on the tree, ornaments. I like making things, and I also love music. I was a musician for a long time, so I love to sing. I played violin and I played piano and I sang.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So next season. I mean, first season.
Yes. First season.
A little teaser.
So, Stitchers is about a girl, Kirsten, my character, who gets recruited by a covert government agency, and they hack into the brains of people who are deceased. So they have this technology where they can insert a living consciousness into the brain of somebody who has passed away, and solve crimes and murders and mysteries and all sorts of stuff from that. Yeah. Lots of secrets.
And
lots of mysteries.
I also heard there are a couple stunts. So have you been doing any
I
stunts?
do all my own stunts.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, I have an awesome stunt woman who, I'm hoping they use she's kind of basically taught me how to do stuff. She is pretty awesome though. She can like do, I don't even know what the names of all the martial arts that she can do are, but she can wield a staff like nothing else I've ever seen. But I have thrown some things at people, which was a little intimidating. Yeah.
But it gets out your anger a little bit. Or just
I'm not much of a thrower. Yes, built up my anxiety. This woman was like, she was so kind. She was like, listen, I have jumped out of semi-trailers going at 60 miles an hour, and I'm like, I don't want to hurt her.
So what's the scariest or coolest thing that you've done?
Scariest or coolest thing? Oh my goodness. Well, I love kicking down doors. That's always fun because then you're not going to hurt anyone, you know. And the first time when we actually shot the original pilot, there was a door that I had to kick down. And so you won't see this because this was in the original one. And I had to kick down this door. And I didn't know because it was my first time really, and this is my first lead role. So I didn't know that they had the door pieced together on the other side, and that when I kicked it, all the splinters would fly. I just thought I'd broken it. So I kicked the door and everything goes flying, and I was like, oh God, I'm so sorry. Ruined the whole take.
That's awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing season 1 of Stitchers.
Thank you. I look forward to you guys seeing it too. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and leave me a comment saying what ABC Family show you would want to be on.